MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's already hit 4 home runs in this series alone. He's swinging the bat as good as I've seen him swing the bat all season long. And you can bet these opposing pitchers are searching for ways to get him out, or at least to try to keep him in the ballpark.
Dallas Keuchel has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Mets have decided to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Conforto doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Tackle pauses. First pitch on the way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James King.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 2, the Astros coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Jacob deGrom gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
Leading off for the Astros.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting second, right fielder.
Next up for the Astros, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
deGrom, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 4, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Flores on at first, nobody out. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Gurriel is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder number 12, Juan.
Now to the plate,
Lagares.
Juan Lagares. Keuchel pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts
And
1-0.
a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a play, and the inning is over. Mets strand one. They're up 2-0.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos.
Ready with the first
Correa.
pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. Flores has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
1 ball.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
Ready for another chance. Yoenis Cespedes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Evan Gattis now standing in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Count now a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next for the Mets, Jay Bruce looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Jay Bruce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Todd Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped high in the air. Correa waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. He reached on a single in his first truck. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top. Striding in once again, Kyle Tucker back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Reddick is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
So you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, and the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down.
First baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Rosario's got it cleanly. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The ball on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. First time up, he went down looking. A high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now here it comes. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We're through 4, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So striding in, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Altuve on the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 3-2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gattis.
So digging in now, Evan Gattis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Fouled off. Gaddis, playing here in his home state of Texas. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Scorched to third. And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Reddick. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Cespedes, base runner at first with 1 out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run homer that time for Todd Frazier. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. Keuchel sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gonzalez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's 4-3 New York. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for the Astros.
He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Tucker.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Fastball called for strike 2.
Count 0-2.
And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1 the count now.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. Before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Joe Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. A 1 pitch on its way. Soft liner to the left side. And that'll be the second out.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Digging in once again, Jose Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Number 30,
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And again a throw, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. Now the Cuban import, Uriel.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Full count now, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Next up for the Astros, George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. It's a fastball on the inside corner. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex.
In now, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Here's Jay Bruce now. A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1. Goes back up the middle and into center field. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Todd Frazier will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Bruce stands at first with one out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that'll get down out there. The runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he will score from third, so a good decision to break for the plate as he comes across to score on the passed ball. Again, a 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 3 runs already home here. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this, AB.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Up around the face.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 53, Ken Giles.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Giles is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Rosario on third. Reyes on at second with two down. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Jerry Blevins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Right side. Right there is Reyes. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a ball.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch. And he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. We're on to the Buddy Bashirs enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in and looking for more, Yoenis Cespedes. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. The pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. And there's one away. Ready for another chance? Todd Frazier. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Altuve has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets leave one, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 35.
Ready once again, Josh Reddick. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Bottom of the ninth inning for the
In there,
Astros,
no balls and a strike.
right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Reddick aboard here at first with nobody out. High pop-up. Flores over to his right. One down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 delivery. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Last strike now for Houston. Flores is over to take a look at it. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Full count, 3-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
All All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. Little flare out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. And that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice
Springer.
Here's George Springer. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. The loss goes to Dallas Keuchel. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.